Well, good afternoon, everyone. Hi, Jay.
Hey, Dottie, how's it going?
Welcome to Beyond the Frame. Hey, and on a side note, I want to say, hey, everybody, it's Jay's birthday today.
Ah,
So, just in case you want to leave a comment, happy birthday, Jay.
well, thank you, Dottie. I appreciate it.
Yes, well, Jay, on our last Beyond the Frame Live, we mentioned that we had a new segment coming to Beyond the Frame. We gave them a little bit of information, but this is a segment that I really think is going to be, it's short and sweet, and I really think it's going to help a lot of people. So, can you tell us a little bit about Seeds of Success?
I sure can. So, Seeds of Success is the title of the new segment. Dottie's got the logo up in her background, as you can see. And, the premise for this particular segment was to create a little bit of a discussion in about a 5 to 10 minute window, not much longer than that, and give our viewers, our listeners, and business owners and operators just something to plant that they can sprout into better practices, better ways of doing business, better ways of thinking about their business. We've got a lot of different topics that we're going to talk on, and they fall into some different buckets, and I'll get to that in a second. But really what we'll do is we'll pre-record some of these. Some of them we may do live, but for the most part, you may just see the video show up on our feed. And, grab a cup of coffee, a soda, a snack, whatever it may be, and just watch the video. 5 minutes, 10 minutes max, you can take it on your break. And then you'll pick up a new, hopefully we inspire you to take a different approach to some of your situations, shall we say. Now, some of these buckets of things that we're going to talk about, I had to write them down because I won't remember them all. We're going to, right? We're going to cover things like marketing challenges, time management, motivational items, which can be beneficial for a lot of people, and some more things.
Absolutely. And Jay, some of these things that we're talking about are things that maybe you just haven't thought about in a long time. Things like leadership and system utilization, little tips and tricks on how you can better utilize your system and drive business. Or it could be something as simple as relationships and the value of
Mm.
relationships and how to build those relationships.
Right, and I also forgot about competitive play things, and also even better, like staffing and employee issues, shall we say. That kind of goes along with motivation too, in many ways. But instead of personal motivation, maybe motivating your staff. So I guess you're going to have to see it to understand it fully. But hopefully you get at least a visual of where we're headed with this. And right now, we're planning these shows. We've got a few of them all mapped out, but we've got like literally 30 titles in the works. So until we get ready to produce them or we get them out on the site here, we'll keep you guessing. And I'm going to give it back to Dottie now because she wants to tell you a little bit about next week.
Absolutely, Jay. Thank you very much. We are really excited about doing these little seeds of success. So I hope everybody will make plans to stay tuned and see what's going to happen. Now, next week we have a really exciting show for you guys. And it's really it's for everyone, but most especially our military centers. We are going to have the pleasure of having Dustin Schmidt from the U.S. Air Force bowling programs. He's a bowling specialist for the Air Force on the show, and we're going to be talking about reopening, what it looks like in military centers and some of the things that they're seeing and going through. So make plans to join us for that. And if you have a military friend or colleague that's not a part of Beyond the Frame, certainly invite them in. The more the merrier. And Jay, I have to tell you, we are nearing 1,000 people. So I just wanted to also let our viewers know that we do have something up our sleeve that they're going to want to watch to help us get to that 1,000, because when we do, we're all going to celebrate. So
Yes.
stay tuned for that as well.
Yeah, so if you have friends, like Dottie said, go ahead and invite them to the group. We tend to approve almost everybody really quickly. It comes into our Facebook feed like everybody else's. So I like to just go ahead and let everybody in the door. And what I believe is that whether or not you run a bowling center or a restaurant or any type of entertainment facility, we all can learn from each other like we've been doing on Beyond the Frame so far. We actually, Dottie and I actually sit in on webcasts and podcasts and follow different industries too, because we pull value from that. At the end of the day, business is business, and what works for good businesses works for many businesses. So we like to be inspired by them, shall we say.
Well, the other thing that's really nice, Jay, is to see that we are coming out of things and we are coming back stronger. And when we start to hear those stories, I was on a call yesterday and I was hearing the results of people reopening and how business was, already at 90% or so.
That's so nice.
This year at 50% capacity or whatever the case may be. So it's nice to be able to hear those things and the hope, is there. We are coming back. We are coming back stronger in many cases. So
yeah, our friends in Michigan, I hope we're sending good vibes to you. We've got to put out the premium vibes because the good ones just didn't work well enough. So we're going to have to up it a little bit.
Absolutely. And along those lines, if you guys know of centers that are still closed that need our little push and need our positive reinforcement and our thumbs up and our love, bring those to our attention, bring those to our group. Those are the kinds of things that we want to showcase in Beyond the Frame. Because if we accomplish nothing else, we have brought our community together, and the 800 and something members that we have in this group, it's very clear to see that we are a consolidated group and we are all in this together. So
absolutely,
let's help out those that are yet to open back up.
Let's do that. No matter where you're from, no matter who you use for vendors and support and suppliers, we don't care. We just want bowling to be successful. We want entertainment industries to come back thriving. We know it'll be good for everybody in the long run. So with that in mind, we look forward to seeing you for Seeds of Success. Well, we won't see you, but we'll see that you've watched. So share the videos with your groups that are appropriate to share with. And remember, until the next time you see us, you want to stay in the right frame of mind. So on behalf of Cubica AMF, myself, Jay Nephew, and Ms. Dottie San Martin, we appreciate you joining us today. Dottie, take it home.
I will. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. And you know what? It's a day to celebrate, right? It's
long
Jay's
weekend
birthday.
coming up.
So it's a long weekend. It's Jay's birthday. So I say we need to figure out a way to do a virtual happy hour on Beyond the Frame. If you're in for that, give us a thumbs up, because I'd love to have a virtual happy hour with all of you guys out there. Sound like a good idea?
And I promise it's Diet Mountain Dew, really.
We won't tell.
No.
Everyone, I hope you have a wonderful afternoon, and thanks for joining us this afternoon.
Take care.